But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping all my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it, treat it like the law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips, got it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready? Fight, 97. Ready?
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They run over center with Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. The Lance going to throw. Oh, he bowls over him. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and shorter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Right back to Mitchell here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Falcons. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 21. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Ooh, the juke. Marcus Mariota, nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Falcons. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 70 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Niners 14, Falcons 7. Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just... It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. Off the play fake, Mariota. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Slot man moves right. On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Play fake, Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down, Mariota. Got his man, it's London. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead, Patterson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. From the 16, Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Off of play action, here's Lance. Steps away. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. In his own end zone, it's Lance. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
52 blaster. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Lance. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Let's go now. Run.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Gould is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Mariota on 4th down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll give it to Patterson. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Play action now. Mariota. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Mariota to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. Throwing is Mariota. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. First down, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. He's going to keep this again. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is going to be 49er football.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
59 yards on the ground for him so far. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Final minute now in the third quarter. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Lance. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 3 quarters in the books.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Stop. 17. No red.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play action. Now it's Lance. Out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the run.
And across the goal line into the end zone.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the Porsche. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I'm done at the scene, I'm